Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I made this fall wreath. So the first things I'm going to be using is this orange tulle fabric that I got from Walmart. It was like $2, and some burlap and the metal ring for the wreath. So you want to start by tying the burlap onto the metal ring. Some people use metal wires and connect them together that way, but I just tie mine instead. So you're just going to loop it over one of the bars and tie it in a knot. So after you have your knot secured, it's time to start looping the burlap. And what you do is just push it under and pull up. And you do that for each row. So after the third row, you're gonna slide the burlap over um, to the far side of it. Now you do this because you want to do at least 2 rows in each section. And the sections is marked off by the two or the green metal bars going down. So in each section of that, you're going to do 2 rows. Um, you could do more if you want, but I do 2. Now after you're done pulling um, the second row in, you just adjust it, pull up, pull down, whether you want it bigger, you want it smaller. Um, and once you get that all set, then you move on to the next section. Again, the sections is marked off by these green bars It pretty much shows you the section on the wreath. So now I'm ready to add in my orange fabric. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to tie it onto the wreath, um, the ring, and then once I have it tied and secured, I just overlap the orange fabric on top of the burlap fabric and then just pull it through, just like you were doing with just the burlap. Now, if you run out of material before you're done with it, with the wreath, you just tie tie it onto the ring as you did when you first started. Now make sure you have everything adjusted before you tie it, because once you tie it, it's kind of hard to adjust it more or less the way you want. So just try to remember. It still can be adjusted, but it's just easier to do it before you tie it and cut off any extra burlap that needs to be cut off. When you're all finished, just again tie the end of your burlap to one of the bars and cut off any excess. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. I do have this one section without any orange tulle on it, but that's because I'm gonna put a letter K there and just design it. But that's okay that it doesn't have any fabric there. But if you wanted to do it, of course, you could add your second color all the way around. So now it's all done, and you adjusted um, the fabric, the burlap to the way you want it. You can start to add anything on there that you want. Here's the K that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to paint it and use some colors that will match it, and probably orange and white. I'll probably just spray paint the K all white and then just add some orange design to it. You can add anything on there, leaves or anything. I just This is the K. After I spray painted and painted it, I just did some zigzags on it in orange to match the leaves and stuff that I'm going to be putting on there. This is the paint that I used. I think it was like 50 cents from Walmart, so it's not expensive at all to add your own little touch to your burlap wreath. So I have the K, and now I'm going to add on. Okay, so now I have these autumn like berries that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna cut them apart, and then place them throughout the wreath. I don't really have a design set in mind. I'm just gonna stick them where I think they will look nice and see how it turns out. So this is how it looks all done. I just added a few leaves, like a pumpkin, just to give it a nice orange pop, which is what I was going for this wreath. Hey guys, so this is how it looks on my door. I really like it, but I once I put it up on my door, I realized that I got the biggest size um, ring that they had at Hobby Lobby, and this is not the one that I've used before. I used the medium sized one, and I didn't realize that until I put this up on my door. So if you use the medium sized one, it's definitely going to give you a more fuller look and more fluffier look. Um, so again, if you have this size door, you would want to use the medium one. I might change it and do a medium size one, but overall, I really like it. I like the way the color pops on it, and this is what I was the look that I was going for.